Hey, what's up, guys? This is Inferno Shard 1 for the win. So, I just wanted to make this as a, quick video about talking of review of the Xbox One X and talk about ups and some downs about the system because in overall of the next generation of consoles with the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro, I honestly think the Xbox One X is actually my favoriteest console of this generation with the upgraded hardware. Now, on the last gen, well, not necessarily last generation, but the original console of this current generation, my favorite one would definitely be the PS4 over the standard Xbox One. But with the upgrades of the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, the Xbox One X is probably my favoriteest console of the upgrade, and I'm going to start calling it as my multi-platform console now. So when new games come out, like Far Cry 5 for example, that's coming out in a little over 2 weeks, I am absolutely planning on buying that game for my One X because it is going to be the best with 4K resolution. It's going to have HDR support, and it comes with Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, which is the best Far Cry game in my opinion, if you buy the Season Pass, and that's what I'm going to go for, is I'm going to go for Far Cry 5 Gold Edition here in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to pre-order it just a few days before it comes out. Now, the downs part about the Xbox One X is that it's it's just not, it's the Xbox really, and it's just, people still like PlayStation 4, and as far as I know, I'm thinking that new Call of Duty DLCs and stuff like that is still going to come first on PlayStation 4, and then games like Red Dead Redemption 2 is actually going to it's pretty much going to have PS4 exclusive content, and then beyond that, then it's Xbox just gets nothing of the exclusive content, and Xbox gets DLC for Call of Duty a month later after it releases on the PS4. Now, that's just the bad things. Now, the good topics, so the reason why it's a good going up kind of system is that it is the best console to have the best graphics and the best frame rate as long as you have a 4K television just like I do. Now, I personally love both PlayStation and Xbox, really both by my heart. I play both consoles. I have a lot of games for each individual one, but the Xbox One X, it has to be my favoriteest console of this generation with the upgraded one. So you can play games so I got a few games right here that I'm going to actually show you guys on that looks like the best that you could ever get and plays the much smooth as you'll possibly ever get, especially these older games. Now, the good thing about Xbox One is that it has backwards compatibility. PlayStation 4 does not have backwards compatibility, and I don't know why Sony doesn't want to release it, because they're just selfish in their own way, and they want people to keep buying new games, and if they want older games to come, they want to have the companies redo them and resell them so they get money, instead of allowing people that own PS2 discs and PS3 discs just be able to put in the PS4 and install it and just replay it with HD 1080p support. Now, here are a couple of games that I got that are natively 4K for the Xbox One X, and honestly, you're getting the best as all, but here is WWE 2K18 and Gears of War 4. These games are both natively 4K for the Xbox One X, especially this one was, and they announced this one would be just a couple months before this one actually came out. So, and you get the best frame rate because the Xbox One X is the best frame rate that you could possibly ever get on any system. Now, here's a bad part about the One X. Now, there are some games that do still go down in frame rate, just like they do on the original Xbox One, but not all games that do on the original Xbox One still go down in frame rate. There are some that a little bit do, and then there's some games that the Xbox One X can handle that the standard Xbox One's frame rate goes down. So say like if you play a game like, say in the Halo Master Chief Collection, it's supposed to be a rendering at 60 frames per second, but if you play on the standard Xbox One, there's times like you'll hit a part in the story and it will like go down, and then on the Xbox One X, it will stay at a lock on at 60 frames per second, and if anything, it only goes down maybe just a tiny bit, but not as far down as the standard Xbox One. It stays very close to smooth frame rate. Now, that's not with every single Xbox One game. It's just on certain ones like the Halo Master Chief Collection. Now, here are some games that are backwards compatible for the Xbox One that are from the Xbox 360. And here is Grand Theft Auto 4, and here's Black Ops 2. These games are both backwards compatible. They are not natively 4K for the One X, but there are a few Xbox 360 titles that are. Now, but the good news, even on the games that ain't natively 4K, like these two are, that are still backwards compatible, like for instance, I was playing this like a little bit ago. I was playing this for like the last couple of days, and oh my gosh, Grand Theft Auto 4 plays like the smoothest that you can ever play the game. Now, even though this game might be old, a decade old, because it's turning 10 years old on April 29th coming up, I'm telling you what, that Xbox One X, it plays this game so much smooth. It's like they almost redid this game, like, for nothing. Like, not because of the graphics, but just because of the frame rate. Like, they updated the game or something, and it just does really, really good. But this game, I'm telling you, does so much better with frame rate. If you play it on the Xbox One X, oh my gosh. That's what I'm saying. The Xbox One X is like a very good system. Now, here is one Xbox 360 game that did go up to natively 4K for the Xbox One X, and that is Halo 3. Now, Halo 3 is like my secondest favorite Halo game of all in the series, and my first favorite one is actually the #1 Combat Evolved, but I can't argue that Halo 3 is actually my secondest favorite Halo game in the series, and then 4 will be my third. 5 just like was, a lot of people did not care for 5. I mean, I own 5 on my Xbox One digital, and it is 4K for the One X. So, but I just really didn't care for Halo 5 that much. I mean, Halo 5 was okay. It just wasn't as good as Halo 1, 3, and 4. But, yeah, you could play this game. This game has been upgraded to natively 4K for the Xbox One X. So what my thoughts are about the Xbox One X? Is it worth of an upgrade, or is it not worth an upgrade? I, instantly myself, think that it is worth of an upgrade. Even the same with the PS4 Pro from the standard PS4. The PS4 Pro is even still worth of an upgrade. But even if you guys own 1080p TVs, they are still worth upgrade, because the PS4 Pro just on Friday just got an update that now lets you have super sampling. So now 1080p users will get close to 4K if you enable super sampling mode, just like the Xbox One X will. So my thoughts on the Xbox One X, if it's worth it or not, it is definitely worth it, guys. So if you guys that own a standard Xbox One or a standard PS4 and you're looking to upgrade to a better console with better graphics and stuff like that, the Xbox One X is definitely worth an upgrade. Even though it might be $500, but on a lot of computers, you have to, in order to get the best graphics like the One X, you have to literally pay like $1,000 to $2,000 almost worth of parts to make sure your games look very, very good. And you have to do all this downloading stuff and software on your computer in order to do it. Instead of that, why just go with a console that's had it built in and you don't have to worry about it for only like $500 instead of paying $1,000 to $2,000. That's what I'm saying. I love consoles more. So yeah, guys, but if you guys really enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And you guys can also check out on previous videos that I have uploaded. And then also send me in the comments below if you got an Xbox One X and how much you love it, or if you're planning on getting one, or if this video helped you out with get one, or if you're planning on upgrading to the PS4 Pro. Like, just give me your thoughts if you're planning on upgrading and all that. So just hit a like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.